The Grinch might be one of the most misunderstood characters in any Christmas movie. Rewatching this film made me realize Cindy Lou is actually more alike to the Grinch than you think. Today, we're diving into the story and the filmmaking behind The Grinch. The Grinch was originally written by Dr. Seuss. It was a cartoon children's book. It's been adapted a few times into movies. All of them have the same story where the Grinch hates Christmas, decides to steal Christmas from the Who's, and learning the true meaning of Christmas. My favorite of them all has to be the Jim Carrey version, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which we're going to be deep diving into today. A fun fact about this movie is that they hired real cartoonists to create the storyboard for this film, not only to make slapstick comedy, which we see a lot throughout this film, but also to make it really feel like a living cartoon, even down to the rounded corners in the sets, making sure that there were no straight lines, no corners, everything is rounded. It really pays attention to the details of the world, like the handle on a pan that are unique, that you wouldn't find every day. It has to be made. And it really immerses you into the world. I just love that stuff because you know that people are thinking about everything. Now, there are two distinct worlds, the cave and Whoville. These two worlds are very different and show symbolically the perspective of the Grinch versus the Who's. The very first scene that we see of the Who's show them all running around buying gifts, and I feel like this is a direct connection to the materialism message throughout this whole film. The Who's and Whoville represent materialism, status, while the Grinch represents the exact opposite. He eats trash. He's chilling, bro. He's also isolated in a cave, but honestly, seems kind of chill. You know, I would hang out there. Just me and my dog. Lovely. There is no status between him and Max, because I feel like Max influences him. In the first scene with Cindy Lou and the Grinch, Max was the one that told the Grinch to go save Cindy Lou. So I feel like they are very equal in that sense. Let's move on to the three-person relationship. I've really thought of this, and the Grinch, the mayor, and Martha all symbolize a different thing that all go with the message of this film. Let me break it down. The mayor represents materialism and status. He is the mayor, which is high in terms of society, but he's also wealthy in terms of gifts. He's giving her rings. He's giving her all the things. The Grinch represents the opposite. He is the outcast, and Martha is right there in the middle, where she is choosing status, power, almost what people are thinking. That is very important in this film. She's choosing him because she doesn't want to be an outcast like the Grinch, and when she does choose the Grinch, it's about true connection with people. Now, the connection between the Grinch and the mayor is that the mayor is jealous of the Grinch and what he has. The mayor has everything, yet he doesn't have what the Grinch has because Martha is in love with the Grinch. Now, focusing in on the Grinch himself, one question I had was if he really ever did like Christmas. Because when he was younger, he did not like Christmas, not about it. He's eating Santa's face off. Ever since he saw Martha, then he started turning around. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get all into it. Which made me think he doesn't like Christmas, he likes Martha. I believe that the Grinch's understanding of Christmas is he only sees the gifts that people are giving each other. It isn't until the end that he says Christmas doesn't come from a store. That's when his heart grows. And this is where the whole real meaning of Christmas comes in. Because if you think about it, the Grinch was never a bad person. Even though he was outcasted from society, he never harmed anybody. I think he committed more to the perception of Whoville than who he actually is. And whenever he did destroy something, he only destroyed objects or items, except for the mayor's head. When he shaved his head, I feel like that is also him destroying status. And now this makes me think of Cindy Lou Who. Why is she so curious about the Grinch? Going back to the scene with the lights, we see a direct comparison between Cindy Lou's family to Martha setting up her lights. Cindy Lou's family, they were using the light from the refrigerator, while Martha had an extra machine to put her lights up. It's like a direct comparison of their class, and we never see Cindy Lou with any friends. So it made me wonder, is Cindy Lou feeling a similar isolation that the Grinch does? Then she invites him to the Cheermeister. Not even invites, nominates. Her reason later was that nobody should be alone on Christmas, and I guess we take that as a good deed on her part. If I were to really dive deep into this, I feel like she is inviting him almost to rewrite her own isolation that she feels. It's almost like he's her only friend. She does not see the Grinch the same way that society views him. We see this in the very first scene where Max is barking into a mask, and this mask is scary, it's big, it's making a roar sound, and then we pull it back and we see it's just Max the dog barking. And I feel like the mask is people's perceptions of the Grinch versus who he actually is. And I think Cindy Lou is able to see behind that mask. By the end of this film, we learn materialism is out and spending time with family is in. But we also learn how people can skew the perception of another person. Oh my God, I have been perceived. The way they describe the Grinch is so far from what he actually did, and he actually starts to believe it himself. This is just such a cool movie. I love watching it every year. Love Jim Carrey in this. One fun fact about Jim Carrey is that all of the makeup he had to wear took over 8 hours to get the full outfit and makeup on. It was so uncomfortable though that they hired a CIA torture-resistant agent to come in, teach him how to withstand this full outfit that he had to wear. He described it as being buried alive every time he would wear it. But he knew the importance of this film that he kept going. And this strength and the creativity of this film is why I continue to watch it every single year. If you have any fun theories about this film, leave a comment below. I'd love to know them. And this has been a deep dive on How the Grinch Stole Christmas.